I'm your host with the most, Locum 23, joining me for Endless Summer Book 2, Chapter 5. There are many things I keep hidden. Sharktooth Isle. Can we go? I don't know how many times I have to click you. Can we go? Like, strangely tired woman levels her wheel log pistol under Sean's head. Easy, easy. Did you not hear me? As you take me to Captain Malatesta before I begin firing. And believe me, messieurs, I do not miss. Leave him alone. Wait, you can't take us all on. We'll do what you want. Your captain is dead. I don't even know where her captain is. Let's be honest. We'll do what you want. Just please don't hurt him. Lady, I don't know what black pearl you just stepped off of, but we don't want any trouble. Okay, you don't work for Malatesta? We don't work for anyone. Mind putting the gun away? Woman glances towards her dilapidated manor, her brow furrowed in confusion. Oh, that's her home. The tells, what happened here? If I had to guess, I'd say you've been long gone for a long time. This is impossible. I've only been away from home for a fortnight night. Welcome to Lahardia? Time is kinda borked here. She finally lowers her pistol. If you don't work for him, why, you're on Sharktooth Isle. We were exiled here by the Avanti. Let me tell you, those hooligans just throw whoever they want out here, guilty or not. Who's Malatesta? Anyway. Captain Malatesta runs this place, or at least it did. I was his first mate until he decided my sway on the crew was too much of a threat. He banished me from Le Miel, but as I can see, Le Miel, she guided me back. It takes more than une petite planche to get rid of Vaughn, the incorrigible. Whatever she just said was French to me. That's the point, Craig. It was French, you moron. A little plank. Oh, que exactamente. She mimes a kiss at Alistair. A few hours after I stepped off the plank, I was just sure beside the big tree. The people there were kind enough to let me borrow a boat. That doesn't sound like the Vanti. No, but it explains how she made it past the Clawee. Clawee? Those barracudas in the water. They're only repelled by a special sap the Vanti put on their ships. It's why we're stuck here. Any chance you've give us a ride over to the mainland? I could perhaps assist in return for the help with a concern of mine. Freaking quest givers. Oh, no shit. What exactly do you need help with? Please say high seas adventure. Please say something quick and simple. Say yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Oh. I need to reclaim a certain lockbox of man from Malatesta. I left it full to the brim of precious booty. You know... Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Did she just say... Oh, God. Shut it, Scrub Lord. Should be hidden in the eastern wing of the manor. Could use a few extra pair of eyes to seek it out and hands to bring it back. I doubt there's much treasure left in this place. Yvonne reaches into her vest pocket and tosses a small golden ball into the air, deftly catching and throwing it again. There is, if you know where to look. A little scavenger hunt, and then we all get away from this blasted isle together. Tres raisonnable, more? Stop speaking French. It's not cute. It's not attractive either, at least not to me. Okay, but I want the ball and a share of loot. Now we're talking! Rum! Bring me rum! Let's not get greedy, guys. We're gonna focus on getting out of here. That's quite a lot of yon. She clicks her tongue, weighing her conditions carefully. D'accord, do you have a deal? With a flick of her wrist, she tosses you the golden ball. That's what I wanted. Catch it. We've got more gold than iron around here. Me take it down for bullets, setting a certain je ne sais quoi to one shots, no? Wait a minute. You just learned that you'd be stranded in the future, centuries after everyone you knew died, and all you want is treasure? Perhaps you're not familiar with pirates. A lost messenger. Yeah, me too. I think she wants us to follow her. Oh. Yvonne leads everyone around the side of the manor. You arrive at a wall thickly overgrown with vines. Thought this wasn't here before. A single motion, Yvonne unsheaths a dagger and swipes at the clinging plants. Sturdier than they look. Melatesta, your ghost uncle, if you hadn't taken Cho-Cho, I'd be able to clear these vines with ease. Cho-Cho? My cutlass, a blade of exceptional balance and keen edge. Yvonne makes two slicing motions. Cho-Cho. Solid nickname. Sharp as the north wind, he was. Won him on the corpse of a spineless cur, Admiral Higginbottom. But Malatesta stole Cho-Cho for himself, and when he threw me overboard. You open your duffel bag and peek at the cutlass you found on the Celestial. I bet this is the one. Should I give it to her? Why not? The cutlass. We found this on a display. Mon Dieu, Cho-Cho! I guess you can hold on to it for now. Merci. Oh, so we spent like, what, 20, 30 diamonds on that? Hey, just give it away. You know, just... Can we have our diamonds back, please? Yvonne jubilantly takes the sword and kisses you repeatedly on each cheek. That was really sweet of you, John. Cho-Cho, mon cœur. In a series of well-placed slashes, Yvonne brings the entire bank of vines crashing down in front of everyone. She tosses the cutlass into the air, grabs the hilt, and tucks the blade into her belt. As the dust clears, an ornate door is revealed behind the overgrowth. After your mercies. Yvonne holds the door open, allowing the group to file through. As Jake enters, she grins and swats him on the backside with the flat of her blade. Oh, easy now. Easy on the merchandise. Chuckle. You keep moving forward, sweet. Yeah, keep moving forward, sweet cheeks. Yvonne gives you a conspiratorial wink. Oh. Once inside, you find yourself waiting for your eyes to adjust to the darkness, your footsteps, and then the sound of flint sparking against steel. Yvonne lights a candelabra, faintly illuminating the area. Guys, I got a bad feeling about this. You do? The pineapple I had for breakfast, I mean. I think it wants out. Melatesta originally built these rooms for his mistress. When the Black Death took her life, this wing was walled off because a place for safekeeping our most valuable treasures. Never mind the fact that Black Death was in this area. Are you kidding me? People died of bubonic plague in here? I'm so out. Toto Cherry, this was many years ago. Even for me, it is safe. No, that's not how things work like that. Well, except for the deadly traps. Watch your step, eh? Now you're telling us? If this place is that dangerous, it's probably best if some of us wait outside. Might be a good idea. Raj, Michelle, and Diego head back through the door. Yvonne leans down to peer at the skeleton with a metal rod protruding from its ribcage. If anyone feels to live a little, now's your chance. Bring it on, I ain't scared. Greg throws his arms up in a overly defiant gesture, accidentally knocking over a cobweb-shrouded urn. Good job, Craig. From somewhere nearby, you hear a series of clicks. Look out! A vertical line of darts flies across the room towards you. Roll. Drop into a crouch position and find yourself eye-to-eye with Jake, who's done the same. To the side. You and Jake somersault out of the way. Nice moves. Well, you would know. You taught me and Estella. Well, both of you taught me. Alistair had been standing behind you, struck by several darts. Ah! Must have been this sensitive. Feeling kinda knackered. Alistair shuffles over to a decaying sofa and lies down. Alistair, are you okay? It ain't nap time, Malfoy. Of course not. 11 bells was always nap time. Sweep the floors and tidy the faces. It's time for daily graces. You know, I think it better to get him to a safer location. Leela carefully curves her arms beneath Alistair's back and legs and begins carrying him towards the door. The hell? He's quite twice her size. Please be careful in here, John. As Leela exits with Alistair, Yvonne begins stalking towards a curtained doorway. I think I see I'm in my lockbox. You and the others follow her in a well-appointed bedroom where a lacquered coffer rests atop a canopied bed. Yvonne clicks her tongue disappointedly. Quel dommage. It is not the right one. She squints at the lid of the coffer and yanks out a folded piece of parchment. What's this? A letter from Malatesta? Yon, I knew you'd claw your way back from hell, you traitorous. Flowery language. Very flowery. I hope you waste away in here with the only memory of your greed. Filthy. Blah, blah, blah. You'll never find it. You spite Mal. Sounds like you two were close. She gnashes her teeth and tears the page to shreds. Malatesta, you Cupian Beligla. You're wrong. I know exactly where you put it. Misel. As de l'amour is my witness, you have my word. We'll all be eating semigoody. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh, Bridgetown after we search for one last location. God, I hate this crap. This French. I took French many years ago. Very briefly. And I hate it. It's so rusty, it's not even funny. Yvonne tosses aside the coffer. It bounces to a stop at Quinn's feet. The things we do to get through school, you know? Like taking Spanish. At least that's more useful. The lid pops open, a crack, and becomes stuck. An object catches the light inside. Ooh, the mermaid. It's an idol. John, do you think you can get it out? Why, certainly. You're talking to me, Quinn. You take a brass candlestick holder from the fireplace mantel and wedge it under the lockbox's lid, trying to pry it off. Come on. Finally, the lid's hinges crack and the box springs open, revealing the amber idol in the shape of a mermaid. I think this might be Quinn's one. It's so beautiful. You and Quinn reach for it at the same time, and the moment your fingers graze it, you're ripped out of the manor, hurling through space and time. In a flash, we're back at Hartfeld. Quinn sits alone on the edge of a park fountain. You alone? She leans forward, cradling her phone in her ear. You can see hurt in her expression. Yes, Mom. I just... Look, you hadn't sue for malpractice. We need a second opinion. These doctors your father takes you to are idiots. Mom, I don't want to do this behind Dad's back. He takes you places behind my back, like the Channel 5 interview, practically begging for donations. You must have been humiliated. I'm the one who cares about your well-being. He's just using you. I can't believe he would defend... tears stream down Quinn's cheeks. She covers her face as sobs shudder through their body. Her mother's voice fades into the background. A gentle touch stirs her. Quinn looks up. Hi. I don't mean to bother you. Are you okay? Oh, of course. Thanks for asking. I'm great, really. I've been there too, you know. I know how intimidating and lonely college can be, but you don't have to pretend to be okay all the time. Quinn looks down at her phone. The call still connected. Her mother's lecturing continues unabated. The phone buzzes and a text from your dad pops up. Call me. Got an idea. Don't tell your mother. She'll just get in the way. It's my parents. They're always passively aggressively fighting with each other, but they do it through me. Like I'm just a pawn in their game. Grace sits down beside her. A pawn, huh? Well, I play a lot of chess, so if you're just a pawn, all you gotta do is keep fighting. And when you finally make it to the other side, you'll be the queen you always carried inside you. Gwen laughs, wiping away her tears. I'm Quinn. What's your name? Grace. It's really nice to meet you, Gwen. You too, Grace. See you around? Sure hope so. Grace walks off with her book bag, looking back to wave and smile at Gwen. Gwen waves back. She looks down into the fountain, her reflection warping into the water, then to the phone, still buzzing with her father's text. Her mother's voice is still blasting from the tiny speaker. She drops the phone into the fountain, watching it screen until it flickers and dies. Once more, you're catapulted forward, the world blurring until you're high in the branches of the Vonti tree village. Nearby, Quinn sits on a bridge. Her legs dangle over the edge, looking out at an infinite sea. Quinn. Your own voice startles you. You look down and you see you're in your own body, but somehow not in control of it. Your legs carry you forward until you're sitting on the bridge beside Quinn. Oh, I'm glad it's you. We did it, Quinn. We saved the day. Can you believe it? As a matter of fact, I can. Really? Because of you, John. More than this place, more than everything that's happened to us, it's you that makes me believe in the impossible. Good, because we've still got a long road ahead, and if we're ever gonna get out of here. Not me. What do you mean? Gwen leans against you and gazes at the horizon. Tearing up, her eyes shine like the sea. Everyone fights so hard to have some say in their life, to have control over themselves. But in the end, all we really have control over is whether we appreciate what we had. So, do you appreciate it? I haven't always, but I do. Now. Hey, are you okay? Are you tired? Gwen's words grow softer and slower. Her eyelids flutter, barely staying open, and her voice is like a whisper. And when you finally make it to the other side, you'll be the queen you always carried inside you. Quinn goes limp, her head slumped on your shoulder. Quinn! Hey, wake up! Quinn? Quinn? Quinn, wake up. Quinn, you gotta wake up. And just like that, you're back in the manor. Your vision is fuzzy from tears. John, why are you crying? I'm really glad you're here with me right now. Aw, right back at you. Gwen touches your face, brushing away a tear rolling down your cheek, and turns away to explore the room. You look down, and your white knuckles grip dangles the mermaid idol. Must focus. Be cautious on your way out of here, Amaze. Mind every... Click. A pressure plate sinks beneath Craig's foot. Oh my god, Craig, you are like the worst possible person to bring into anywhere. My eye itches. What was that? Oops. Again. Damn it, Craig. Can you get him out, please? Pitch black smoke begins to pour through the vents in the floor. Don't breathe out, mes amis. The cloud emerges through the doorway, causing the tattered curtain to billow outward. Try to shove furniture over the vents. Sean, Craig, help me push these over down the shelf. Damn. On it. Yep. Together, the three of you topple a large bookcase onto the vents, effectively covering them. Vegeta runs along the edge of the bookcase, sealing it with ice on the floor. Ah! Bill, you bought us some time at least. There's still too much smoke. Everybody out of here, pronto! The entire group begins to running through the haze for the exit. Thunk! A series of metal bars slide into place in the doorway, trapping everyone inside. The escape room really means it. Yvonne, this is where you tell us about another way out. Oh, the doors were walled off. Well, that's just peachy, Buccaneer Barbie. The smoke has begun so thick you can hardly see one another. Either we get ourselves out of here, or we get the smoke out. Think fast, people. Stella picks up a brass floor lamp. Out of my way. I'm gonna ram the door. There's a window near the ceiling. I think I can climb up there. That old cannon in the corner looks like it still might be functional. Help Grace with the cannon. Are you gonna try using it as a battering ram? No, there's still a cannonball in there. We're gonna blow our way out. Oh boy. Grace pulls out a book of matches and works frantically to strike one. Aim it at the wall, John. I'll try to light the fuse. You brace your back against the cannon and try to shove it into position. That's it. Now cover your ears. Do I have to? I want to run. A shower of plaster and bricks bursts from the gaping hole in the wall. Black smoke rapidly drifts out. Craig climbs down and Stella drops the floor lamp, and all of you make your way outside. Now that's how you make an exit. You guys okay? Yep, thanks to Grace. Indeed, such an industrious girl. Oh, I couldn't have done it without you, John. Great work, you two. Greg and Zara furtively glance over to check on each other. Stop staring. Huh? I'm not staring, you're staring. You're both children. So, where are we headed now? Le grotto at Bijoux, the Jute Cove. Yvonne launches into a run towards the front entrance of the manor. Why is she heading back to the foyer? Why are we following a pirate around? What's the meaning of life? Yes, if you could tell me what the meaning of life is, it would be greatly appreciated because I need to know. Short stuff. We could sit here and ask questions all day and be none the wiser. Agreed. Let's get this done. Oh man, that shit's funny. You enter the foyer to find Yvonne digging through an old wardrobe. Nearby, Grace tends to Alistair, who's sitting on the floor with his head in his hands. Try to take it easy for a while, okay? What I wouldn't give for... Oh my god, I'm giving him French now. I was gonna go, what I wouldn't give for a cup of chamomile with lemon. Oh, my Professor Vasquez impersonation is being overridden with French. What I wouldn't give for a cup of chamomile with lemon. Miss Fingerridge would always make me tea and a cucumber sandwich when I was just rest. Al's just totally tripping. Those booby-trapped darts must have really got it to him. He's a little delirious right now, but it'll wear off in a bit. Across the foyer, Yvonne kicks a stack of old papers, causing them to whirl lazily around the room. Oh, of course the map isn't here. That would be too easy. A map? What about the one on the wall? No, that is Lahatia and the Sharktooth map. She sighs, straightening her hat and coat, and walks over to you. It seems like I'll need to scout around for the cave's entrance. I know somewhere along the shore, but where? I think I saw some caves when we were checking out the island last night. Is this for you? Show me, mon petit mangouste? Mangusta, but close enough. Everyone follows Raj and Yvonne outside except for Grace and Alistair. You two gonna be okay there? Alistair suddenly rises to his feet. Ah, do you hear that? No. Street buskers, just like every Sunday in Russell Square, an oboe and an accordion. He begins to sway to music only he seems to be able to hear. Alistair, I think you're... Dance with me. What? Alistair waltzes across the foyer, his arms outstretched, as if holding an invisible partner. Oh, he's so graceful. Do you think I should join him, John? You know, this is what is amazing to me. Is, you're forced kind of in a way to, whatchamacallit, not just use diamonds for yourself, but use diamonds for everyone else's love interest, which is swell. Oh, my lord. Okay, you're not the only one finding love in the heart here. Some of your friends are feeling a spark too. Certain choices might find the flames of love between your friends. Grace, you should dance with Alistair. Grace nods and walks tentatively over to Alistair. Dance with me. He takes her in his arms and guides her in a circular pattern across the floor. I don't know how to. Just follow my lead. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. I think I'm waltzing. As they dance and twirl, you feel like you can hear the music yourself. His eyes lock with hers, and for several moments they whirl through the room in silence, lost in each other. I've had this dream before. Now that it's real, Oh! Alistair trips on the broken leg of a chair and nearly falls. Oh, careful! He stops dancing and dizzily sets himself down on a bed of grass. Apologies, I'm clearly a bit out of sorts. Just try to rest. We spent 18 diamonds on this. You know, I love you folks. I just want you to know that. Grace kneels beside Alistair and reaches out to smooth his hair out of his face. I've never seen this side of you. I didn't think you could dance like that. I suppose there are many things I keep hidden. His hands move to rest on her arm. Do you remember the teacher we had for probability and statistics? Professor Vesker. He points up at an old painting of a cranky-looking nobleman in a frumpy hat. Do you think... Spitting image. I could not be proud to say it, but I received a B- in that course. I didn't know that. Daydreaming too much. Hoping you might look my way. Alistair. Alistair swallows hard until he raises himself up towards Grace. He kisses her, tentatively at first, then deeply and passionately as both of them give in to their feelings. Oops, I think that's my cue to leave. I think it's your cue to leave about 5 minutes ago and we didn't give a shit. They separate as you head for the door, and on the way out, you can't help but give Grace a sly wink. Alistair follows Grace's gaze, noticing you. I'm, feeling much better now. Thanks, John. Yes, you're welcome for the 18 diamonds. Moving on. You catch up with a group beside a half-submerged cave mouth along the shore. The path inside is completely blocked by collapsed rubble. My treasure inside the cave, but there's no way in. If I could spit in Melitessa's pox-blighted face right now. Vegeta leans his head down to look into the water. He suddenly jumps back. There's some kind of light down there. Glints of rainbow-colored light appear in the depths, seeming to come from somewhere within the cave. Whoa! You guys see that? What is it? The jeweled cave takes its name from thousands of luminous crystals growing along its walls. It has been many years, but I recall it being truly magnificent. I don't know how they do it in French. It's magnificent, but it's not magnificent. Sounds like one hell of a show. Too bad the entrance is caved in. If we see the light through the water, that means there must be an opening down there. Jake grabs a piece of driftwood and gingerly drops it in. I guess there's no claw whatevers. Should be safe enough to swim. Any volunteers? I'll go with... We have a choice between Estella and Jake. Estella. Duh. What do you say, Estella? Are you in? Oh, by the way, in case you didn't notice, when I was going back through, since I had to, thanks Pixelberry, I ended up dating her and Estella, since people said you could date both females. So I thought, you know, for those who wanted to see Estella or Quinn's love paths. As if I'd let you go in there without coming to watch her back. I don't know how long the underwater passage might be. Could be a very long time without air. My record in the Navy was 9 minutes. Pretty sure I can still get close to that. Down to me? Just enough time for some good admiral to reload and aim for your head when it pops back up. I can hold it in 12 minutes, which is 14. Eh? I can hold my breath for 14 minutes. So you both lose. How the hell do people hold their breath for so long? Only in a science fictional world. I'm not sure I can match that. Oh, in that case, John, you should stay here. It's too dangerous for someone of your delicate constitution. Guess I'll have to leave it to the Guinness World Record crew. Oh, wait! I have something for this! I knew we'd need it eventually, and I found it back at the Celestial. Layla removes her backpack and pulls out a wetsuit and scuba tank. Who the carries around a scuba tank? Well, you could come with me if you were that, John. I mean, if you wanted to. Oh, cool! Oh, not just in last episode we wear a different outfit, but now we gotta go with this one. Scuba gear. Look chosen. Looks like another diver just showed up. With that tank, you should stay below for an hour if you want to. Oh, I do not know what magic you are working with this contraption, but I dare not test it. You may go. Wasn't asking for your permission. Stella removes her claws. Come on, John. No use standing around. Bye, Quinn. Go see Kali. I mean, I'm sorry. That is still a sour place for me. She gracefully dives into the water. Wait for me. You splash in after her. At one side of the submerged rubble, you find a gap allowing the entrance to the cave. Swim in first. I don't know. Kick hard, rocketing towards the gap as fast as your flippers will take you. Stella stops to allow you to enter, giggling and sending air bubbles in the water. The two of you continue on through a winding tunnel. Rainbow hues shine into the water from somewhere ahead. After a couple of minutes, the tunnel widens, and the water becomes noticeably warmer, and you reach a new surface, discovering... Oh, that is pretty. A kaleidoscope display of shimmering, colorful crystals greets you as you take in the vast cavern. You stand in a shallow lake. A short distance away is a small island where a chest sits. Oh, wow. I hadn't expected this. As you paddle towards the island, you feel a jet of warm bubbles against your leg. A hot spring? You slip off your scuba mask, and the two of you stop to enjoy the warm jets. Oh, it feels good. It does. Stella closes her eyes. Her wet hair drips onto her shoulders, causing rivulets of water to run along the curves of her body. Even in the glow of the crystals, you can see her cheeks redden under your gaze. Are you blushing? No, it's just the heat from the hot spring. You quietly make your way over and lean towards her face, briefly bringing your lips to hers. Nice, but that's not a kiss. No? You feel her arms slide around your torso in the warm water. There's barely time to inhale before you come together. Her full lips brush and press against yours, making your skin tingle. After several moments of rapture, you separate and gaze into each other's eyes. That's a kiss. The chest on the island catches your attention. You and Estella head towards it. You find the lid firmly held in place by a lock. Figures. Stella swims to a deeper part of the lake. Waves of reflected light dance across the bottom of the myriad of colors. Come over here. I want to try something with you. Oh my. Stella dives into the depths of the lake. You swim down to meet her, and the two of you come together. She reaches out to you. Yay! That is very pretty. I shall make that into the thumbnail. And so, by the way, if you didn't choose to start dating Estella before now, it gives you another chance, in case you had turned it down or not. Take her in your arms. Her hands slide along your torso, supple and smooth in the water. Instinctively, you begin sliding off each other's remaining clothes, needing to feel your bodies as one. Estella's hair swirls languidly around her face, framing the pure desire in her eyes. No longer focused on swimming, the two of you rise to the surface. Make your way to a sandy shore at one side of the lake. Colored lights dance over your bodies as you move in perfect harmony against each other. Yes, don't stop. Her hands reach out for yours. You tightly intertwine your fingers, writhing in ecstasy. Moments later, you're lying on your backs in the sand. You're like no one else I've ever known. You too. That was something else. A ray of sunlight catches your attention, shining in just a moment from a small crack high up in the cavern wall. Did you see that? There might be a way through for the others. No, let's stay here for a while, please. Screw the others, I'm serious. The two of you fish your clothes out of the lake and quickly wring them out before getting dressed. Using the crystals as grips, you and Estella climb the wall until you reach the fracture. The wall's crumbling here. I think if with a little push, you manage to open a small pathway. You spot the others waiting below. Hey, up here. Whoa, I see John and Estella. Oh, miss, think you're the mayor. I thought you had crawled into David Jones's locker. Wait, I had stuff to do. Leave me alone. Well, it was a long, deep, treacherous tunnel. That no breathing allowed per se. Come on in. You guys still want to see this? The group makes their way up the crevice and enters the cave. Damn, son! Yvonne swims out and immediately begins working to pick the chest's lock. Wait, you don't have a key? I thought it was your lockbox. She scowls, unable to spring it open. I lost it, but I do have this. Yvonne pulls out her pistol and promptly blasts a hole in the chest's locking mechanism. Itla! Yvonne pries open the lid. Coins and valuables go flying across the area as she immediately, impatiently, digs through the chest. I was gonna say as a ninja sneeze comes and gets me, but Woo! Make it rain! Hey, that's the good stuff. Craig and Zara scramble to gather pieces of treasure before they roll into the water. Pick up the jeweled tiara. Swoop in on the giant gold chain. Keep your eye on Yvonne. Yvonne's eyes widen. She lifts a beat-up compass out of the chest. She glances around furtively, pockets a small device, and then addresses the group. Fortune has clearly cursed me, for what I seek is not here either. Malatesta, you trash damn bootlicker. She throws up her arms and sits down in a melodramatic show of defeat. So, what was that you put in your pocket then? Puddin's memoir? My English, you see, it is not always so good. Come on, out with it. You Jack Sparrow wannabe. She reluctantly pulls out the compass. Oh, literally is Jack Sparrow. Yvonne snatches it back from you. It merely take my old compass in order to navigate my way to the safer shores. The rest of the booty I leave most graciously to all of you. And you're a pirate, my ass. Uh-huh, sure. Just a bunch of jewels and coins and everything. Yeah, just we're gonna leave it all to you. In any case, deal's a deal. Let's be rid of this place. Yvonne gets up and marches towards the hidden opening. The rest of you follow. Well, you know, when you hear battle music, it's all going on now. You emerge from the cave into a bracing gust. Oh, we must make use of the wind. Amuse to the boat. As you head towards Yvonne's outrigger, Alistair and Grace emerge from the manor and hurry over. Oh, welcome, guys. You have some fun, too? Oh, God. Once everyone climbs aboard, Yvonne and Jake glide the craft into the water. Greg lures over the edge of the cluster of writhing fish. Hey, Chloe! You feeling hungry down there? Too bad! Why don't you stick your hand down there, Craig? Bet him. The waves keep getting bigger as you move across the bay. In the distance, you watch the Vonti village pass by. Well, still, despite being a prisoner, they really made me feel at home there. You sound like you miss it. Nah. Well, okay, maybe a little. The sky steadily darkening since your departure is suddenly thick with storm clouds. Raindrops begin to rustle against the boat's sail. A peal of thunder comes from overhead. Do you feel that, John? There's a distinct charge in the air. As the storm continues to build, you notice a shadow in the depths. Satis! I was actually hoping they would show the shadow. Is it gonna... Hold on. No? Okay. Ah! Ah, but the devil himself. What is that? Oh, it's the big guy. He comes back for us. The massive serpentine form moves swiftly towards the large tree at the other side of the cove. He's headed right for the village. He's come to judge the Devanti guilty of being derps. two clues found. Yay! Woohoo! Alright, so I hope y'all did enjoy that video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head on down to the description down below, where you can, if you choose to. You can either follow me on social media, support my channel, or join our Discord. And do keep in mind, let's see, that was a total of 55 diamonds. Wow. 55 diamonds for that chapter alone. That is depressing. With that being said, and especially just to hook up Grace and Alistair, but I digress. Well, like I said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.